Welcome back to the channel. Look what the cat dragged in. We're going to unbox some Thorogood boots today. It's going to be a pair of Wellington boots. I can get the box open. I'm excited about these. Let's see. Boy, that box is tough. Lots of tape on it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, you see them stars and stripes. All right, so the box out of here. This is the Thorogood Wellington. It is the 804 4369, made in the USA, and it is the composite toe, electrical hazard, electrical shock resistant, and they're slip resistant. These are the Briar what is it? It's Briar Pitstop is what they call them. Briar Pitstop color. And they are 804 4369. Plain toe. They're an emperor toe, so there's going to be a lot of room in there. All right, let's check them out. All right, what's in the box? Got my registration card, which I'll register. I think they send you a sticker or something like that when you do that. Oh, it also has some information on restoration of your boots. For 90 bucks, replace the outsole, new laces, and clean and polish, which these have no laces. Complete restoration would be replace outsole, replace midsole, replace the pour-on footbed, padding, any stitching needed, new insoles, laces, clean, and recondition. So if you buy a pair of Thorogoods, they have their own restoration, which would be rebuilding the boot basically for 125 bucks. That's not bad at all. Shoot, 90 bucks for the outsoles, laces, and clean and polish. So if you have a pair with laces, that's not a bad deal either. But if you're getting down to the nitty gritty and need to replace your boots, yeah, it looks like you'll 125 bucks. That's not too bad. Once you get them broke in, you don't really want to get rid of them. In the box, oh, that's a pretty boot. So these have the heel on them. Looks like we got the boots. Pretty. The boots, the box, the paper, registration card. Set that over there. Oh man, these are nice. Oh, that leather smells always something special when you can get that. Okay, no paper inside the boot. Sweet. So let's talk about these. One, I wanted a pair with the composite toe, not steel, because it gets cold in Oregon, man. And you need some protection on your feet, and you don't want the steel. I'm not working for a company that requires them, but I work out in my yard a lot and do different remodel projects, whatnot. I like to have some protection for my toes for when I'm chopping wood and a log comes down, or it slips or anything happens. I like to sometimes have that. These are so well made. Nice. Okay, so let's talk about the boot. The color is Briar Pitstop. I got some notes over here. Briar Pitstop. They're an 11-inch composite toe, and they're the emperor toe. So you can see it's kind of got that bulbous toe there, giving you a lot more room, let's say, compared to the other Thorogood wedge Wellingtons, where they're down lower. And one of my big complaints about boots for myself personally is when you've got a boot that is touching the top of your toe. It bothers me really bad. That's just me, not everybody. But I like to have that wiggle room. And Thorogood is on the cusp sometimes of doing that, where you've got it touching your toe. Not every boot, but sometimes. It's got the Maxwear 90 traction outsole with a heel. So it's a little different than the wedge. It's got these traction. I have another pair of Thorogoods that are mock toes like this, and that grip is awesome. Of course, it's not as, and it's got these little spikes right here. So like when you're climbing ladders, or if you're using a shovel and stuff, that stuff tends to be a nice spot for something to grab a hold of. My other pair like this, man, this traction is awesome, but one of the issues, it gets a lot of debris inside of there. So It's not like the slick wedge sole that you can just kind of wipe off with grass or whatever. You kind of gotta really get a boot scraper or a boot cleaner, or you're going to have to hose them off if you got a lot of mud. So, but the thing has got a great grip. So if you're working in your yard and whatnot, this is a great traction to have. That's got the standard, should have the standard, yes. The Ultimate Made in USA shock absorbent system. These are a great insert for the Thorogood puts in their boots, and I know a lot of people take them out and put something else in. I've never had a need for that. You may. It also has, oh, look at that. They've changed the color again. If you can see it, it's a green pour-on now. It used to be like it was a gray color, and then they had, before that, almost like a beige color. Now it's green. I don't know if that's new or if this is an older boot. Let's see what year it was made, if it can tell me. Well, I can't. Oh, this might be an older boot. I got it on Amazon. They were on sale, and this is, I'm believing, so this is going to be a discontinued boot. So this was made in 2018, I think, from the tag. But the stitching is really nice on the boot. It's got that storm welt all the way around 360 degrees. It's got, I'm not sure what kind of midsole that is. It's a rubber midsole right there, that white midsole. It's a hard component there. And then you have your soft outsole. It's got a composite shank. They are, let's see what else did I write down. Pour-on footbed. So that's like a nice soft material, spongy material in between your midsole, or on the top of your midsole, in between your spongy material here. So this is really going to be a comfortable boot. If you've had a Thorogood on your foot, you know that they're comfortable. That whole theory of Thorogoods need no break-in, that's nonsense. Every boot, everything you wear basically needs to be broken in. Even when you buy a new pair of underwear, you know, they're just stiff until you break them in, or a shirt. They need to be worn in. Same with these boots. Now, they're not going to take as long as, say, like a Red Wing, because they're a tumbled leather, but they will. I mean, I can't bend that very well yet, but after a couple weeks of wearing this, they'll break right in. There'll be no problems. They'll be super comfortable. And then after 6 months, you're going to be bummed if you have to send them in to be rebuilt or new sole, because you'll miss them on your feet. I'm starting to lean towards Wellington boots. I really am. The older I get, the easier they are for me. I like to slip them on, and then I use a boot jack to get them off at night. This is a beautiful leather. I'm not sure if this light's even picking this up. It's like a dark brown, but also has a burgundy-ish color to it. And that is a super nice looking boot right there. 11 inches apparently is what it says, but it could be a little off. Let's check it out. It's a 12-inch boot to the top here. 12-inch from floor, 12-inch there, 12.5 inches to the top of the pull loop. So the description's a little off, and I'm wondering if they meant from, yeah, they mean from where your storm welt goes to the top of the boot is 11 inches. So I guess when they do the 11-inch description, they're talking about from here, top of your welt, up to the top of the boot. But if you're coming from the bottom, it's bigger. So it looks like it's not too huge of an opening like some boots are. So it's about if you're spreading it out, you're looking at about a 5-inch opening, and it's about 5 inches is your opening here. So the heel counter, if you're gonna be able to see that in this light, it's got a nice patch of leather. And let's try to get some light in there. Hang on 1 second. I apologize. I was excited to do this video because I got them in the mail today. I wasn't expecting them yet. Okay, there you go. So you can see that heel counter down there. They took a piece of leather and stitched it down all the way to the bottom of the boot. So when your heel is, well, not to the very bottom, about to here. So it protects your boot. Okay, you've got a cotton vamp. Yeah, you got cotton, wicking away cotton up top here, all the way around. So it's going to take some of the moisture out of your sweat and allow for a drier boot. So your feet aren't going to be like a swamp in there. Oh, wow, this is really nicely made. It's impressive. Thorogood always impresses me. Once in a while you get a dud from them. I did a plain toe video a couple months back, and it was kind of a dud of a boot. I was a little disappointed, and I actually sent those back. But for the most part, all my Thorogoods, I've always been pretty darn impressed with them. And that color, I mean, it's almost got like a purple hue to it, but not where it's, you know, I mean, you really have to be on it. I'll bet you when they start to break in and patina, that's going to kick out a little bit and look really nice. I don't know what else to say about these. I'm going to use them for a lot of yard work. These aren't really going to be for working on the concrete too much. They'll basically be my yard boot. Any comments? You've had these before or had another pair? Let me know. Let me know what you think about Thorogoods versus other boots. If you like our videos and what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. I think that if you enjoy room in your toe box, the Emperor toe is probably going to be the way to go for you. It definitely allows for wiggle room on your toes, a little more room on the width. And these are a 10D, so these are going to fit like thunk. I've had Wellingtons and Thorogoods before. These are going to pop right in, and they're going to be super comfortable for me. I know I'm going to be happy with this boot. I'll give you an update as to how they're doing, how they're holding up, as soon as I get them going and put them to work. Yes, I will. Again, it's a Thorogood. Oh, come on, where's my numbers? Okay, it's the Thorogood 804-4369, and the color is Briar Pitstop. Really pretty leather. Oh man, that just pulls up real nice. Look at that. You can see that pull up on it. So when you start to wear it, that's kind of what you're going to start to see down around that boot, is that pull up start happening all over. And patina's real nice. Not that I'm looking for a pretty boot, but hell, it helps, doesn't it? Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Appreciate your time. Till the next video.